How y'all doing today? My name's Ayn, and today's topic of discussion is going to be real versus fake people. Real versus fake people. What I'm really referring to when we're talking about real versus fake, talking about your circle of people that you have around you, your friends. And the reason why we're having this cliche discussion is because all too often I've heard this coming from some of the so-called friends in my life or people that are really toxic, and they come with this disguise of yeah, I'm being real with you on what I'm saying. Other people aren't going to be real with you. And I had to really think about that. I had to really think about on some of the things that they were saying, the basis of or the reason behind what they were saying. Were they saying things just to be negative or to take blows at a time that I was vulnerable? And this is what I've come up with. When a person is being real with you and you have a person that's sincerely thinking about you up off in your circle, they know you. They know how to give you information so it can be well received, because they know all the quirks about you. Some things you may need to be told, and there's not that much tact that goes into how they're relaying that information to you. So it may come across as a little bit harsh, but when it's all said and done and the dust settles, you can think about it and like, it was true. The reason why it hurt was because it was true. This is something I could stand to change about myself, even if you were initially mad about something. Then you have those that it seems like they're almost they're almost the opposite of every bend of the turn that you're at. I had one friend in particular that I had to think about, that I'd had over my lifetime. Every time I was on the left side of the field, he was on the right. If I was on the right side of the field, then he was cracking some sort of joke or poking some sort of fun at what was being said, and just, trying to pass it off. Oh, I'm just joking. And if it was something serious to be said, then it was just because, I'm real. This is who I am. And what's so funny about this is this same particular friend that touted how real that he was, and I can take it. You just got people in your circle that just they ain't telling you how it is. They're not telling you how it is. And I kind of tested him with some information of some discussions that we've had with things, and I'm just like, man, if I brought something to him to see what he thought about something, seems like he was able to gauge on how I would feel about the situation, and he was always giving like this abrasive outlook upon it. It was like no winning with the situation with him. Well, anyways, I remember one time, and I actually have discussed this topic in my book, The Arithmetic. Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. I was talking about this particular person. I had a family member that was going through cancer, and it was really bothering me. And I told this particular person about it. I'm like, man, because they knew this family member. I'm like, man, this person has cancer. His father had breast cancer. And his reply to me was, well, that's one less breast they have to worry about. He went on laughing about it. I'm just like, man, that's cold-blooded. The same person, it was some time had passed down the road, he was telling me about a particular family member that was sick. And so he just kind of sprung it on me in the midst of us just having a general conversation, being on the phone as we would. And him telling me about this family member being sick, I replied, oh man, they'll be all right. He'll be all right. So I continued to move the conversation along. So this person chuckled again, and he goes, man, you cold. Man, you're cold. And I'm like, what? He was like, I just told you about this family member being sick. And man, you just said, yeah, they'll be all right. And you moved on about it. And I kind of thought to myself, I'm just like, man, this is the same person that told me with this person having breast cancer, that's one less breast to worry about. Not only did he say this with like try to pass this off as a joke, it was like no type of empathy up off in his voice or anything. And this is the same person that says, oh, I'm real. Other people around you aren't real up about things. So think about that. Think about that. This person that offered no empathy or being there as a friend in this situation, and maybe he didn't have the right thing to say. But it was funny because when his time came, he expected to be handled with tact or even greater tact than what he dishes out or what he does. But I guess this is a part of being real. So you have to be mindful of when people are throwing those terms around, real versus fake. You look at the actions on how they're doing. A person that's real in their actions and that's in your circle and you all are interacting with one another, you'll pick up on their realness through the history that you all have. A person that's not something that they would have to tout. Usually it kind of comes off not authentic and really comes across as just kind of like being fake. Because it's like you're trying to sell me on the idea that you're real, but you're really about nothing. So think about that when you're thinking about people real versus fake. Think about their motives, their intentions. Friends take years to develop, years to develop. You go through thick and thin. You think about that history that you have. Okay? And until next time, stay encouraged. Avoid being discouraged. My name's Ayin. You have a good one.